Okay. Let me create one asset. So this is for, I'll scrap this. For a scrapping purpose, I'm using this. Save it. Dash 90. $20,000. 17. So I said 17. $20.
Hello, Kadir. Sorry for the interruption.
Just purchased it. Save it. Yeah.
Can you make me
Yeah.
organize it?
I made you. Okay. This is a normal. Okay. I just purchased it. Now I want to scrap this. Mm. Yeah. ABAVN. Scrapping. Okay. So before I scrap, let us check the values. Okay. See, we ran the depreciation for the first month, right? Hello? Hello? We ran the depreciation yesterday for the first month. If you see here, I just posted it for the first month. So in the second month, it is accumulating for the both, for the first month and the second month. Okay. Log in back again. Okay. So if you run the depreciation for the first month, automatically it will open up. This one. Okay. If I run in AFAB and go and run for this particular asset, automatically it will open up for this particular asset. This one will open up. So what will you run? Hello? As what will you run? Ravi?
For the second period, right?
Huh?
You'll be run, yeah.
Will you run like this? Huh?
Just for one asset, are you going to run for it?
Yeah, you can run. I told you, right? If you want to run for
Yeah,
a specific
we can
asset,
run, but you are going to.
so see here, I should take 0, 1. Now if I say run over here, see. If I run for the 0, 1, see, I'm running now. See what it says. See what it says? Already posted, right? Yesterday?
Yeah. You have to do a repeated run maybe?
Ah, correct. It should be a repeat run. Now it will not show me an error. Now you understood functionality of this repeat?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now if I run this, so what will happen? This is what the repeat functionality. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it open up? Earlier this got accumulated over here early for the second
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
Now you understood that repeat functionality, no? But you
Yeah.
can do it only for the immediate previous month.
Yeah.
You cannot do it for being in the third and do it for the repeat for the first. You cannot. Okay.
So Kadir, when it starts wrapping up to the second month, because we had it run, and now first time you showed it, it was already showing second month and accumulate for the second month. So when it starts accumulating, what is the difference?
When I should run for the second month, you're saying?
No. When you first time open this asset and we see the depreciation, it was already accumulated in the second month for 2,000. But then you run it again. So my question is why it didn't show month by month, why it showed up as accumulated for second month. And then when you
why
run
it got
again,
accumulated? Yeah, why it got accumulated in the second month, your question is, right?
Versus then when you run second time, it's again starts showing month by month by month without accumulation. So what's the difference?
So now you tell me we have run the depreciation for the first month, right? We already ran, right, for the entire assets.
All
Now
right.
when we have run it for the entire month, this depreciation is already run in the system. When I am purchasing the asset again in the first period, when I am purchasing, so what it shows is it has to calculate depreciation for the first month, right? Okay, let me put it over here. Depreciation has been run for the first period. Agree? Oleg?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Next. First period is over. But I posted one more asset. Okay, asset purchased in first period. Right? We purchased, no?
Depreciation run.
So, but we have already run, right? That first period is already run, right? We already ran, right?
Right.
So what will happen? But if I am purchasing my asset in the first period, so my depreciation should start calculating from which period?
In the first period.
From first period,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Oleg?
But as the run is already completed in the first period,
Yes.
so we have to repeat it.
Repeat it again.
Yes.
Oleg, you try to understand this line by line. Depreciation has been run for the first period, right? We already ran.
Uh-huh.
So then what happened? I purchased one more asset in the first period, but depreciation is not run. Na? The moment I purchased, so this depreciation should start calculating for the first period, right?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, then what will happen? The depreciation starts calculating from the first period. Since we posted depreciation for the first period, right? We cannot run planned posting, right? We cannot run planned posting. That is what it was giving an error. Everybody agree? Ali?
Yeah. Correct.
Then what we have to do? I have to go for the repeat functionality only for this. Repeat run. Okay? Got it, Oleg?
That means it is calculating only the asset which we have purchased and we have not run the depreciation run.
We have purchased, but we have not run. The depreciation is not yet run, right? When we are purchasing the asset, where are we running the depreciation run?
No, in
First
the
we
first period.
purchase, then we do the run.
Okay. Okay.
Ravi, clear?
Yeah. Kadir, why can't we run an unconditional depreciation run? Why can't we run that one?
No, man, that is not the way to run, huh? Because we close the books, right, every month.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just asking, is it okay that if I run like that also?
No, you cannot run wherever you want.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and also once the depreciation is run, suddenly you say, no, I don't want to run, you cannot. There is no reversal. Like how we have now, that reversal is not there. So repeat run, this is one of the functionality where you run the repeat run. And what is another functionality I said? If you want to change the depreciation, percentage. Suppose it was SLM, now you want to change. Okay.
Yeah,
Then again you can use the repeat run functionality for that also.
yeah,
Okay, for any particular asset, you go to the master data, you change the depreciation area, the depreciation key, maybe from SLM to WDV or whatever, useful life, and then you go and then you can do a repeat run for that.
okay,
Okay, so what will happen? Again it will run and recalculate the depreciation and it will give you that.
okay,
Okay. And it is only during the depreciation run it posts to the GL. Okay, let's come back. Scrapping. So this is what I have run the depreciation for the first month. I want to scrap it for the second month. Sorry. Financial accounting, fixed assets. Scrapping. Let's say we said I want to scrap it on 01/02/2014. Because I've run the depreciation for the 31st, right? For the first month.
yeah,
Got it? You're losing the entire value, scrapping. Right? 103,000 is your accumulated depreciation debited, and this is your scrapping, right? 108,000, nothing you are getting. Total loss. Ali,
Yeah.
scrapping 403, 4 series is our P&L account, right? Expense.
Yes.
fine.
Okay, total loss. So this way you can do the scrapping part. Okay. Now, this is the important part. One more important part in your asset accounting. Asset takeover or cutover activity. It's nothing but you're trying to upload the legacy asset. Okay, from some other system. Okay, clear what I'm trying to achieve? Anyone? Ravi?
Yeah, Thomas's basically.
Yeah, I don't know, Ravi, your voice is low, man. Anyway,
Yeah.
Ali, right? So I'm trying to pull over the assets, like I'm going into, suppose there are two ways. Either I can suppose what is our starting date of a fiscal year? January 1st, right?
Right.
January 1st is my this, right? So what is my last date in the fiscal year? 31st,
December.
12,
End of the year.
2013, right? This was 01/01/2014, right?
Okay.
This is the last closed fiscal year in my legacy asset. Okay. This 01/01 is, this is my go live, right? It happened, right? We started posting, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go live in SAP, right? It happened like we started, right? As per our fiscal year. Okay. This is where I am closing my complete fiscal year and then I am starting in the fresh year. This is one scenario. There might be a scenario where I might go live in the mid of the year also, right?
Right.
So for example, let's say I'm going live on 01/05/2014. Okay. This mid of the year, right?
Yeah.
Go live in
May.
mid of the year. Okay. So what will be my last closed fiscal year in my legacy? Whatever system I was using, books or whatever. This is in SAP.
34/4/2014.
So, as you said, 34/2014. Correct? Everyone agree?
Yes.
This is the last closed fiscal year in my old system.
Legacy system.
So
Yeah.
we will try to upload the system, upload the assets through this. We'll try to make one scenario of this, and try to upload the legacy asset, old assets. Okay. So when we upload the asset, what will happen? The entry will be like this. What is coming in? Whatever that asset is coming in. Okay. Let's say building. Okay. Debit, na? Asset coming in, na? Hello?
Yeah.
Right. Then, in case of this, you need to understand this entry. Okay. In case of this, I am saying you, because we already closed the fiscal year and we are starting into the new year, so debit the asset. What else we need to carry forward? Credit, accumulated depreciation, right?
Yeah.
Accumulated or provision for depreciation, whatever they call it. Provisional depreciation or outstanding, whatever you call it. Suppose this is 120. So last year's depreciation was 12,000, right? We need to carry forward, right? As per our 10%. Hello? Now this debit and credit is there. So there is imbalances, right? 120,000 and 12,000. Hello?
Yeah.
So when debit and credit, this 120,000 minus 12,000 is 108,000, right?
Yeah. Huge gap.
Right. So this will be credited to your
Net book value.
no, APC, acquisition production cost offsetting. Account. We create one account like this. Okay. So this we credit. This particular GL accounts gets reversed at the time of TV, trial balance upload. Hello? When you upload the trial balance, at that time you reverse the GL. Okay? This is how you will upload. Not clear. I don't think anybody is. Anyone? Ali? Any accounting background, man. This is all. Okay.
Yeah.
Oleg? This is the entry we are posting from long time, right? This asset, accumulated depreciation, all this.
Yeah, okay.
The only thing you need to understand is when I'm uploading an asset, when I'm posting all the debit side for this indifferences, in order to upload in this, I'll create one more GL account, which is an offsetting GL account or APC for that, acquisition production cost, which I'm okay. So the difference is updated, or this is also called as a conversion account or whatever account they call. Okay.
To make the debit and credit equal?
Equal.
Okay.
Right. Now what will happen in this case? Not only accumulated depreciation, here what I have to upload in this case I'm doing in the mid of the year. So there is depreciation also calculated now over here. Hello? Right.
Yes.
Yes, and this year, the previous month's depreciation, do you have to calculate?
In this case, because in this case my P&L is closed.
Right.
Only balance sheet is there. See, all these are balance sheet items. But in this case, what will happen? My depreciation to accumulated depreciation will come, right? Apart from that. So that suppose the asset was 120,000. So we have posting on 0105 means 4 months depreciation should be given right here 4,000.
4,000. Yeah.
4,000. Right, that entry is as it is. I'm talking only of depreciation. So this entry also should come into picture, right?
Yeah.
Clear? Because this is the entry, right? Because I already posted in the previous, so I need to upload this one, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the entry I need to post during the period then. In this case, apart from this, whatever, asset to offsetting, whatever it is, no accumulated over here. This entry. Okay. So let's do this. I just want to show you before I upload because the date will be there as it is. What is the specified transfer date / last close fiscal year? Position V700. What is that? Correct now this is? Right, 31/12/2013. That's what we said, right, over here, see?
Yes.
In first case, right? Ravi, Ali.
Yeah.
Okay. Back. So now I'll try to upload this asset. So how do we do this is to a transaction code AS91. No doubt.
Yes.
Here. Create legacy assets here. AS91. Enter. Okay, now see here. Asset, upload as on whatever it is. We said 01 01 2014, right? This is we are doing it for the closed fiscal year, right? Hello, this is closed
Yes.
fiscal year.
Yeah.
Now watch this. What will happen if I give 01 01 2014? See what it says.
Earlier than the same transfer date. So it should be 31.
No. Whenever we have purchased that asset on that particular last in the old system, it should be
Okay.
old date. It should be right.
Okay.
Right. So whatever the old date is, that date I have to give here. I cannot give it on the 0101. The current year I cannot give it. Right. So let's say 01/01/2013. Right. I might have purchased. Right. Capitalized on old asset. This is. We said now over here, what did we said over here? This asset is being trying to put into current year. We are getting into the last year asset. I'm trying to get it into current year, which I purchased on 01/01/2013. Right? This is.
Yeah. Okay.
So it means the last year depreciation as per 10% will be 12,000. Right? So you cannot use the current date. You can take only the past date, old dates.
Okay.
You can go beyond 31/12/2013, all the old dates. So this I'm putting that I have bought this asset 01/01/2013 in my old system. Clear, Ravi?
Yeah.
So I'm giving SLM1. Okay. See here, I'm going to this takeover values. Okay, here. So what was the acquisition value we said? 120, right?
1 lakh.
Yes.
120,000.
What will be my accumulated depreciation? 12,000. Right? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
See, ordinary depreciation is not coming, see. In case of this. Why? Because we are not doing it in the current year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If I do in the current year, even this will get activated then.
Then you should
Okay.
4,000.
Yeah, my net book value will change automatically. I don't give automatically as per this it will change. See. Right?
Okay.
Try to understand, I'm trying to upload asset in a two scenarios where the books are already closed in the last fiscal year. I'm trying it to post. And also in the second scenario, what I'll do is I'm trying to upload in the mid of the year, even though the accounts are not closed. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is the scenario where the books are closed on 31/12/2013. Now I am pulling up the asset in 01/01/2014. Clear?
Okay.
So I'll save it. So 18 was created. See, we posted it, right? Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is how it will update. But these values are updated only in the this report. What about the value should update in the GL also, right?
Yeah. It should.
This is not updated in the GL, right? I should update in the GL, right? This is there only in the report. I just updated in the report this one. Right? So, what we have to do? Next, we need to post the values, this transaction code. So, will it allow me to post?
We have to create an APC.
You have to create
what?
a G.
Offsetting account.
Okay, let us create an offsetting account as she said. Wherever you want, you create one offsetting account. Let's say I want to create it in 1010 something like that. APC offsetting. Let us create there only, no? In the asset side, I'll create. APC. Don't get confused. The naming they'll give different names. Conversion account, whatever they'll give. Save it. This is all GL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Building account, accumulated account, offsetting, right? So I can post through F-02, right? See. Okay. Now I'm trying to post because I'm getting in this date, right? Uploading on this date, right? My go live date is this, right? Hello.
Yes.
So what did he say? Building account, right? First. See. Will it allow me to post? Nobody is answering.
No.
No.
Why?
It is a recon account.
It is a recon account. It will not allow you to post. Then
Yes.
what should I do? It's a recon account. It will not allow me to post. So there are
Yeah.
two ways of doing this.
A special GL.
No, it will not allow. No, even if it's a special, it will not allow me to post, right? It's a special GL, as you said.
Okay.
So there are two ways of posting it. Okay, either you reset the reconciliation account or keeping the reconciliation account also you can post. Two ways you can do it. Okay, first we'll try to reset and I'll show you that part also first. Set or reset a reconciliation account. Okay, you have to remember this transaction code. I think OAMK. See, I go here, the company code is V700. Select this, change controls. Now this is a reconciliation accounts, right? We set it up to asset, right? This one.
Yes.
So I'll do it blank. See, I'll keep it blank. Only for building I'm doing it. I'll save it. I'll come back. Now I want to post this. See here. Now I'm posting 206,000. Enter. Right? 120 we said, right?
Yeah.
Then we said 50. That is our credit, accumulated depreciation, right? It is allowing, see, it has moved, right? Now see here.
Yeah.
Provisional for depreciation or accumulated, whatever you call it. See, this one will not allow, see now. Because it's a reconciliation post.
Yeah. Yeah. Recon.
So this one also we need to reset this. Okay. $206,000. Enter. 120. It's my 50. 103,000. Enter. My accumulated depreciation from the last year need to be carry forward is 12,000. Right, 10%, no? Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, next 50, my offsetting account. How much is it? $10, enter, whatever it is. Now this is one way of posting. Clear? I think you people are very familiar with this. The only thing is you are resetting the reconciliation account. Okay, one way. Next.
Kadir, what is reconciliation account resetting? Because normally reconciliation account should not post, right?
It will not post, but here what is the requirement is I am resetting it in order to post the old asset data.
Okay, if you reset it, what properties will normally change in 20600 which allows it to post it through
Exactly.
transaction dash 02?
Correct.
Did it-
But when do we do this old asset data? Before we start, right?
Oh, okay.
So now
Cutover, when you will do the cutover activity? Before the go live date, right?
Okay, good. Now I got it. Only for certain cases when you go live. Yeah.
Yeah,
so then you have to switch it back to
exactly.
reconciliation account.
Yeah, that is what I was telling. After posting this, then once it is done, then you will post it like this. I said, you will reset it back.
Okay.
Okay, this is one way. Okay, now one more way I want to show you. This is the one way of doing it. If you want to keep the reconciliation account as it is, okay, but still if you want to post by keeping that reconciliation account, see, I kept it as it is. I think is this the one? Document type SA, OASV, transaction code. Okay. 0101 2014 0101 2014 01. Can you see here? I am posting now. 20 6000 3000. By keeping as a reconciliation account.
It's like a joy transaction.
Yeah.
Transaction or something.
So with keeping that I am posting, see.
108.
Like this. You can post. You can directly go and save it. Clear? Hello?
Yeah.
This is how the values gets updated to the GL. In the master data through AS91, through posting through the JV, journal entry, it gets updated to your respective GL accounts of that master data what you have uploaded. This is while keeping the reconciliation account. Clear? Not clear till here. This is for the last year. Now let us do for the current year. Right. For example, I go to that same AS91. Will it allow me to do current year? See
Yeah.
how it will allow. We need to specify the dates, right? See, now I said upload. I want to do it on 0105. Books are not closed, but I'm doing it in the current year.
Capitalization date will be 430. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Let us see whether it will allow. As you said. So here I'm trying to capitalize the asset which was purchased on 0101 2014. Okay.
This year it
What it says? Huh?
must be earlier than as of transfer.
Always remember, this should be whatever year you want to post, that you have to mention over there. So when am I going live, whenever you are going live, make sure you maintain the date over here in the last close fiscal year. Here, see, this date, specify transfer close date. What was my specified transfer close date here? 31/12/2013.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now what it should be?
0101.
When are we going live?
0101.
When are we going live?
0105.
04,
May
04
1st.
30, 2013.
So this is my last close fiscal year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this will be your last close fiscal year over there.
Right.
Okay. So in the specified transfer date, it should be this 30/04/2014 here.
So it has to be changed.
Okay. This should be changed. So whenever you are going live, immediate the preceding date should be your takeover date. Always.
Okay.
This you keep it very clear in the mind. In the takeover date. So only then the system will allow you to post. Otherwise it will not allow you to post. Then what will happen? Then you will say 01/01/2014 I purchased. Once you say like this 30/04/2014. This is what we wanted, right?
Yes.
So that is when the next immediate date is my go live date. So if I say like this, save. Okay, now most consultant makes a mistake over here in the case of the current year. Now see here, I need to specify this, specify last posting period in my previous system over here. See here, position V700. See, okay, so here I have to give 2014. From which period I want to post, I'll give here 5th. Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, usually what will happen, I want to show you that one, that is more important. See, in the specify last posting period, I'll go back here, V700, I'll keep it as it was, 31st to 12, 2013, right? Okay, now see this, what will happen to this? It will be in a display mode.
Okay.
So most people, they keep on searching in some other configuration. No, it is not. Because as per your settings in the fiscal year, you have closed the fiscal year, right? You are moving into the fresh year. So that is why this will become in a display mode. But if you are moving into a current year, like whatever in the current period you maintain here, see, I go here and maintain that. They keep searching everywhere. It's not that. Okay, now see, 30/04/2014. Save it. Specify last period posted in the previous system. Transfer during the fiscal year. See. So here then it is activated, right, Ali?
Yeah.
So you have to be careful on this. And save it. Now the system should allow me to do. Earlier it was not allowing me to do, right?
Yes.
Legacy asset, enter. So asset upload in this. Now I'll mention 01/01/2014. Anything behind the 30/01/2014 it will take. Okay, whatever it might be. It might be an asset which is belongs 13, 12, 10, whatever it is. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, that is
Now it is allowing, see. Now I'll go to the takeover value, see here now. So what happens here, acquisition value is not coming. Why?
No.
Why acquisition value is not coming?
Already closed the value,
Right,
right?
acquire it.
In the current year we are doing, no brother, this is, you will post it manually, right, in the 5th period, because you are running in the system, right? Hello?
Yeah, it is not the closed year.
Yeah, so, no, this is acquisition value, like 120,000 we posted, no, last year.
Right.
So it is only the depreciation that need to be carried forward, right? That you will do it in the system, right?
Yes.
Right, see, ordinary depreciation is open, right, see here,
Yeah.
this one. Earlier this was not.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you go to this transaction over here. Here you can enter what that all this whatever you want to enter about that book depreciation, asset value and everything, you can enter it over here. Okay. Here. So what did the date we said? 01/01/2014. So this is a transaction type external transaction. The book value is 120,000, right? Right, 120,000, right?
Yeah.
Go back, fill up the ordinary depreciation for that 4 months is how much? 4,000, right?
4,000.
Like this you will post. Okay. So instead of posting this way, what you can do is you can directly use F-90 and go ahead and post. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Like posting this way, what will happen? Instead of posting this way, you can directly go ahead and post. Like this. External transaction type, whatever you're giving, right? Instead of posting this way, what you can do is you just create this asset. Asset 19 so and so created. Go to slash and f-90. You can directly purchase the asset first. Current year, no? This is. Hello.
Yeah.
Update it like this. 70. Current year. $120. Save it. So the normal entry for the depreciation you will post as it is, because still the years are open na, for us, this 0101 2014 and all that. The normal, the entry either you post through OASV or F-02, you can update the depreciation to accumulated depreciation. So that is it. Okay. So this is about the uploading of the asset. So I'll put it over here, how you do this cutover strategy. Okay. First, you will deactivate the reconciliation account for cutover, right?
Yeah.
Hello. To you pass the, after deactivation you upload to AS91. Either it can be from closed fiscal year or current fiscal year, right?
Yeah.
Third, what do you do after this? Ravi, you post the JV. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
OASV.
What is that JV means?
Journal entry we posted, na?
Okay.
F-02. This one.
The depreciation.
This is called as a JV, right? Journal entry, right? We were posting all this.
Yes.
It's called as journal entry, no? Either you post a JV, F-0 or OASV. Okay. After posting this, you need to reconcile this. You need to run the reconciliation between your FI and asset accounting through transaction ABS. I don't remember that.
ABABN.
No. Again, we'll come back to asset accounting after we do some controlling. ABS T2. Okay. Then once reconciliation is okay, you will activate back your reconciliation. Recon. Okay. Then you do the set the production startup. So once you set this, you cannot do any changes to the asset accounting. Here, activate company code. Can you see here? Completed. Okay, gone. Once you set this, you cannot do any transfer or anything. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Once it is done, you're done. Okay. Now coming, this is about the cutover or legacy upload, whatever you call it. Cutover activities, that is what we call as. Next. Now from the perspective of year-end closing. So in the case of year-end closing, first point is we run depreciation run. We need to run depreciation run, right? EFAB. So up to for all the periods should be completed. Okay. Then what you will do, you will open up the open asset fiscal year. What is AJRW? See here. You go here, you give it. What's a new fiscal year now? It will be what?
2014.
2014.
You will remain in 2015 now. Right, new fiscal year. Next, I'm talking about year-end closing.
Okay.
Okay.
On 31st to 12, 2014, you are closing it. So you are moving 2015. So you'll execute. See, it'll go ahead and move into the next year here. Okay. Error in fiscal year change because we have not run the depreciation. Can you see here? Hello?
Yeah.
What did I say? My first prerequisite, I should run the depreciation for all the months till 12 months. We ran only for the first month, right?
Right.
So we need to run for all. Then you can do this year change. So it is AJRW. So after doing this, then you will run again this reconciliation, the same. Whether they are mapping or not, you will see this. Okay, you will reconcile this with the FI. Then what we have to do? That last close fiscal year should change to what? We did, no? It was earlier, it was like 31st 12, right? In 2013. So that last close fiscal year will become asset year closing. So that will become, what is that transaction? AJAB. So this will become, once you do this last close fiscal year, it will become 31st to 12, 2014, right? We move into 2015, right? Hello?
Yes.
Once I run this. So company code B700. So my last fiscal year is 2014, right? So it'll run like this. It is telling depreciation not posted completely. We need to run the depreciation. That's what I told you, right, just now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in case, okay, just I'm giving a note over here. In case if you want to post, okay, if you want to post some transaction, okay, and the fiscal year is closed, year-end closing is done, okay, hello, maybe you forgot some depreciation run, you want to run it back again, okay, this is a rare case, man. So OAAQ, but you need to verify completely, okay. This transaction I removed, I faced it. /n OAA. You come here manually. You need to change here the close fiscal year. Okay. V700. It will go into 2014, right? So I have to change it to 2013. If I forgot, I want to post in the past. Okay. It is only recommendable only if you are doing it at the same time. Okay. Maybe after 3 months or 4 months, if you want to come back and post, it's not possible. Okay. So this what it does, it will reopen. You can reopen the closed fiscal year. Okay. With this, your asset accounting comes to a halt. Again, we come back to asset accounting. For when we do the controlling part. To do the asset under construction or WIP, work in progress. Okay.
Okay.
It's boring, interesting, I don't know. If you practice,
You have to
Very
remember a
good.
lot of transactions.
yeah, asset accounting is huge, man. It's a pretty big chapter. Oleg? Hello?
Yes.
So this is all about the asset accounting part. Okay. So I will be taking the session on your Sunday if you agree. If everybody is okay with it. Sunday evening.
No,
So
I
that will be
can-
my Monday.
I can do it, guys. I mean, if everybody
You
else
can
is
do it,
fine,
eh?
I can't. I'm
You can't,
leaving.
you said.
No, I cannot.
Oh, okay. One is out. Anyone?
Me neither. Me
Okay.
neither.
So slowly everybody is starting. When I ask question, nobody answers. Okay. Sorry.
If you want, you can stretch the time on weekdays, but not on a weekend. So
Who's that?
Yeah,
Amrita?
that's true.
yes, yep, Khadir. If you want to extend the stretch of time in weekdays, that's okay. But weekends we just got get busy shopping all.
Okay, okay.
Do we have class tomorrow?
No, I'm not taking tomorrow, man, because it's some work.
Okay.
So because it's a weekend over here and my
Hello.
kids have got holiday.
Oh.
Okay. Summer vacation they are on.
Oh,
Nice.
Today is today is an official day for the government formation, right?
Election. Yeah, election result
Immediately,
is
no,
coming,
they
huh?
form it on Monday or something, I think. Sunday
But
or
today
Monday.
it's the result, right? It is in a
Yeah, result will be announced today.
Result will be announced today, I guess.
By 11, 12 o'clock, you will come to know.
It
Completely.
will be good time pass now.
Whoever win, man, nothing will happen in India. Don't worry about it.
Khadir,
You just be on expectations. Yeah.
whenever you make me organizer, the audio, I don't know, it disconnect the audio sound.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't record today. No.
Yeah. Just share it, no, with someone, Dhara or somebody.
I know, but tomorrow onwards, again, if it happens.
Maybe you need to check. You're logging through some other system.
No, same.
Okay.
Today only it happened like that.
So controlling, it's a pretty dry module. So I expect people to come in a fresh mind, and it's a very important topics. Okay. Controlling is
So
very,
when
very
is, when is our next class? Monday?
Monday evening. Your Monday evening.
What
Okay,
time?
same time, 8:30, right? I mean Eastern time. So same time as today.
Yes. Same time what we are trying. Okay.
And what about tomorrow? Friday?
No session. No, that's why I asked you people. If any.
I
So
lost.
tomorrow I won't be taking. If you want to make up for that session, I can make it on your Sunday evening. So which everybody disagreed on that. Right.
Yes.
Not everybody, just few, but we cannot do it.
Okay. Who's ready then?
Who is ready? Raise your hands.
All right.
one.
Nobody.
Going
No
once,
one.
going twice.
No
go.
one. All right, guys. See you there. So let's because I don't want to start in between, so I'll start it on the fresh on the same day.
Same
Okay,
timing. Same timing.
Same time. Same time. Okay.
Can you
Okay.
send this Excel, please?
Yeah, I'll send you. All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Khadir.
bye-bye.